What can I say?
Joined now by Hunter Rayburn. You all fire away when ready.
Tony Elliott told us back there in fall camp, he said, Hunter Rayburn's the one, I'm sure you heard it, you got to bring him through the novel. What did he mean by that?
To be honest, I couldn't tell you. I don't know what the expression "bring him through the knothole" means. But I don't know. I came to practice every day, and I'm always trying to work my best. So I hate that I don't know more about what that expression means. But no, I just came to work every day, and I'm trying to do my best.
So then Saturday, you put in your work. You hate it for putt, but you get your chance. What is that like?
It was special. It's something that I've prayed about and that I've dreamed about, and getting to go out there and play was awesome. It was really rewarding. Yeah, like you said, I hate to see that for Putt because Putt's a great guy, he's a great player. But I tried to be ready for my opportunity.
Coach Swinney called you the putty guy, which is kind of like a play tackle guard center. How would you able to balance all those different roles during practice?
Yeah, it's very tough. I think that I'm more naturally a center, for sure. But it was kind of out of necessity my sophomore year, between injuries on the depth chart and stuff like that I had to learn how to play guard, had to learn how to play tackle, and being my third year here, I kind of just know enough to fill in and be functional at each of those positions. But at practice, it's basically just like every couple periods, switching to something different unless the coaches want me to practice one thing specifically. I feel fairly comfortable. Like I said, I would definitely say I feel most comfortable at center, but I certainly don't feel uncomfortable at tackle.
I don't know how you grade it out, baby. You don't know yet. I saw one snap that might be questionable. No bad snaps. I mean, do you feel like you did pretty good?
I mean, I feel like I did all right. That snap for sure could have been better. The ball was it was pretty wet. My towel was pretty wet at that point. But yeah, other than that, I feel like I did all right. I haven't seen the grade sheet yet, so hopefully get to talk about that this afternoon. But I think I did all right.
Carry average went up this week. What do you feel like is, I guess, most effective about that front five on Boston?
You said my play average?
What are the rushing average?
Rushing average. Yeah, I would just say the communication between the O-line. That's the biggest part of any play, and getting the communication down is definitely the key to being successful, whether it's run or pass, because if we're not all on the same page and one guy messes up, then the whole play can be a bust. One guy messing up can be the difference between a 25-yard gain and a tackle for loss. So just getting everybody on the same page is definitely the biggest thing that we did well this weekend.
How much of an issue is that, or has that been, when you sort of have a retooled line and you're still shuffling guys in and out 4 or 5 weeks into the season? Has it been harder to get on the same page when you have so many moving parts still?
I don't really think so. I think we do a good job at practice with making it a chaotic environment, making it tough to communicate at practice, especially going against our defense. They show every look that you can imagine. So I don't think really shuffling the line around has a huge impact on it. I just think it's a matter of everybody being on the same page.
Bach's been making a lot of the line calls. Did that switch to you, or did he keep?
I did a lot on Saturday night. Bach still definitely made some calls, helped out. Same with Tate. Anyone can make calls. Tackles make calls, centers, guards, anyone makes calls. So whenever you see something, you gotta say it, because keeping it to yourself does no one any good. So yeah.
Showing a lot of late pressure.
Yes.
That was kind of what I noticed. Do you feel like you guys handled that pretty well?
Yeah, I feel like we did a pretty good job handling their pressures, handling their twists. We were ready for it. We watched it all week in film, practiced it on the practice field. So I think we did a pretty good job handling it.
The coaches were saying a lot of the mistakes are happening in games or happening in practice. So how frustrating was that as an offensive line and an offense when things just weren't carrying?
Yeah, it's extremely frustrating, because we come here, we practice, have great practice all week, and then just for whatever reason just wouldn't carry over. But I think we're all kind of growing up, getting on the same page, getting to the point where it's starting to carry over. Obviously, we didn't get as many points as we wanted to. There was a lot we left on the table. But the offense performed better, in my opinion.
And how much better does that make you guys feel going into the bye week?
Yeah, it definitely gives us good momentum going into the bye week. Bye week couldn't come at a better time. We're going to get guys back, get guys healthy, and we're just going to keep rolling. I think we've had a great mindset all year to come in and just work, no matter what anyone else says, no matter what's going on, just coming in and working. And going into the bye week, we're going to have that same mindset, get an early jump on Syracuse and get ready to go.
You mentioned that communication and improving on that. What do you do, I guess, work on that as far as just knowing how to communicate with one another?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it's just our cohesiveness, and that's developed off the field, hanging out with each other, and then obviously on the field playing together. Every day, they make it as hectic and chaotic as they can to make it hard to communicate in here, and if we can communicate in here, it makes it pretty easy to communicate on the field. But just being comfortable with one another, trusting that the guy next to you is going to do his job so you don't have to pick up any slack, you just do your part.
Obviously, Jordan and Matt are the leaders, but do you feel kind of a sense do you feel like you can speak up if you have to as a leader?
Absolutely. I feel like if I needed to, I could speak up, but Jordan and Matt do a great job. They do a great job in the weight room, great job on the practice field. They're definitely our leaders, and they've definitely embraced that role and done a fantastic job with it.
Speaking of that, I don't think being that vocal guy comes easy to DJ. But yet I saw him come over to you guys in the fourth quarter Saturday and say something. Do you remember what he said? And is he starting to take on that role now a little bit more? Trying to?
To be honest, I don't remember what he said. I was just focused on the game. But I think DJ's always done a good job of handling his business. He's a great hard worker, one of the hardest workers we got. He's out here every day, just doing what he can to be as successful as he can be, and in turn helping us be successful.
You feel like you guys have to be more consistent in the running game, going forward, if you guys, to make defenses play more honest and be able to sort of maximize your potential, get where you want to be offensively?
I think we just got to take what they give us. If a defense wants to give us a box to run on all day, we got to do our best to run against it. If they want to play a little light coverage and let us throw the ball, then let's throw it. I just think we got to be ready for whatever defense we play and just take what they give us.
Do you feel like you being at center and Bach being back at guard, do you think that helped, that combination on Saturday?
I'm not sure. I was just ready to play wherever they put me.
Any questions for Hunter from Zoom? All right. Thank you, Hunter.
Thanks.
Thanks, Hunter.